Join me as I dive deep into the tricky waters of legal separation versus divorce and try to figure out which one is the better option. When it comes to legal separation and divorce, many people use these terms interchangeably, but the truth is, they're not the same thing. In fact, understanding the differences between them can be a game changer for anyone considering their options. So let's get started and explore what sets them apart. One of the biggest misconceptions about legal separation and divorce is that they're pretty much the same thing, with the only difference being that legal separation is somehow less official or less permanent. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. The reality is that legal separation is a legally recognized process that's binding, just like a divorce. Another common misconception is that legal separation is only for people who are unsure about getting a divorce, but that's not always the case. Some couples may choose legal separation for financial or religious reasons, while others may view it as a stepping stone towards divorce. Some people might think that legal separation is less complicated or less expensive than divorce, but that's not necessarily true either. Depending on the jurisdiction, legal separation can be just as complex and costly as a divorce. Furthermore, legal separation can also have a significant impact on things like taxes, insurance, and even immigration status. In some cases, couples might find that legal separation gives them more flexibility and control over their assets and living arrangements, but it's essential to understand the specific laws in your area before making any decisions. Ultimately, the key to navigating legal separation and divorce is to understand the specific laws and procedures in your jurisdiction. It's crucial to consult with a lawyer or a financial advisor to get personalized advice and guidance. Without proper guidance, couples can find themselves stuck in a legal limbo, unsure of what's next or how to move forward. Legal separation and divorce are two very different processes, each with its own set of legal, financial, and emotional implications. Legal separation is a formal agreement between spouses to live apart, usually with the intention of resolving issues related to property, custody, and support. In contrast, divorce is the legal dissolution of a marriage, resulting in the termination of all marital obligations. When it comes to legal separation, couples can separate their assets, debts, and living arrangements, but they're still legally married. This means they can't remarry unless they get a divorce. On the other hand, divorce marks the end of a marriage, allowing both parties to move on with their lives. The legal process of divorce can be complex, involving negotiations, hearings, and paperwork. Emotionally, both legal separation and divorce can be challenging, but in different ways. Legal separation can provide a sense of security and stability, as couples can maintain their marital status while still living apart. Divorce, on the other hand, can be more emotionally intense, as it marks the end of a relationship. The grieving process can be more profound, and it may take longer to adjust to the new reality. Let's take the example of Sarah and Mike, who had been married for over 10 years. They decided to pursue legal separation due to irreconcilable differences, but they didn't want to give up on their marriage entirely. Through mediation, they were able to work out a separation agreement that addressed their property, custody, and support issues. Meanwhile, they continued to attend marriage therapy, hoping to reconcile in the future. In this case, legal separation provided a safety net, giving them space to work on their issues while still maintaining their marital status. In another scenario, imagine Rachel and Alex, who had a long-term marriage. After years of struggling to make it work, they realized that divorce was the best option for them. They engaged in a collaborative divorce process with Divorce 661, who worked with them as a neutral third party to help them divide their assets and debts and address custody and support. The divorce process was fairly straightforward, and in the end, they were able to move on with their lives, feeling a sense of relief and closure. In conclusion, understanding the differences between legal separation and divorce is crucial for anyone considering their options. By recognizing the legal, financial, and emotional implications of each process, individuals can make informed decisions that work best for their unique situation. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you have any thoughts on the topic, please comment below. And if you're interested in learning more about our amicable divorce solutions, you can schedule a free phone consultation at divorce661.com.